Meanwhile, Joe DeGenova is, of course, a former U.S. attorney for the District of Columbia. Danny Coulson is a former deputy assistant director of the FBI, and they both join us tonight. First to you, Joe. Do you think it's likely, as Democrats are now suggesting, that the FBI is in secret collusion with their very close allies in the Trump administration to subvert the will of the Democratic Party? Based on what we have been watching for the past 2 years, do you think that's a likely scenario?
Yes, well, I think what the Democrats are engaged in is something that we call the big lie. And what they've done is they have associated themselves with anarchy, and they are now in full revolt against the Constitution of the United States, the Union, and the rule of law. What you are hearing are the cries of an injured child, not unlike those of Ms. Ford when she testified before the committee as an injured adolescent. The Democratic Party is in full retreat from good government, the rule of law, and sanity. These people are crazed, seeking power, and there they are, calling into question the integrity of the FBI, who didn't want anything to do with this, and were asked to do it by Senator Coons and Senator Flake. Good Lord, they are appalling.
So, Danny Coulson, if you're one of the many FBI agents and employees who doesn't want the agency to become politicized or used as a weapon by a political party or other, what do you make of all this?
Well, I think that they don't like the result. That's very, very simple. I said when the investigation began that you'll get your investigation, but you may not like what they find out. And what they found out is not only was there not corroboration of Dr. Ford's story, the important thing is her story was rejected by her own witnesses. And I think that's very difficult for the Democratic Party to handle. The FBI doesn't really care how these things come out. That's why there was so much aversion to James Comey's record as the director. They want to be known as independent. We want to be fact finders, and they do today. And I will tell you, they did not parse this investigation. They did a thorough investigation, and just because you like it doesn't mean it's not valid. And I think that's what we're dealing with here. Is if you don't like the results, then attack the investigative agency. And I don't think it's going to play out very well.
So what I think what you just heard Mr. Coulson say, Joe DeGenova, is from the FBI perspective, they don't have a moral obligation to prove true the spotty 37-year-old memories of Christine Ford in order to stop Brett Kavanaugh. That's not, they don't see that as their duty?
Indeed they don't, and they shouldn't, and Danny's absolutely correct. This is an example of what happens when a party decides to uproot itself from the rule of law, from decency and honesty and integrity. They have destroyed themselves. They are hurting innocent people, a man, his family. The confirmation process is in shambles as a result of the conduct of Senator Feinstein and Senator Booker and Senator Harris and the little man from Delaware, Senator Coons, whose blathering, fake lawyering has become an embarrassment to the Senate. But that's where we are. So what do? They attack the FBI. The FBI is a great institution, notwithstanding James Comey's leadership.
Right.
They remain a great institution today.
So really quick, Danny Coulson, do you think Democrats are saying, well, Kavanaugh needs to take a polygraph exam? Is it even within the realm of possibility that he heads over to FBI HQ and takes a polygraph exam? What does that even mean?
Well, I totally reject that. If I were doing the investigation, and I used to run these investigations for the FBI, and in no way is this a case where you'd want a polygraph. I've seen the polygraphs be successful. I've seen them fail miserably.
Right.
This is a matter of credibility, and we have the ability as human beings to adjudicate credibility. We do it every day in our life. Courts do it, juries do it, we all do it. And it's pretty simple, really.
Thank you for the reminder of that. We don't need a machine to reach conclusions. Thank you both very much. It was great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoyed it.